Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the uncreatives. We do not research. I, have left us with a little gift at the start of today's video. We're being raided. So if you take a look at our messages, the Venom Slickers are raiding us. They're going to prepare for a while and then attack. Now, these are, I think, they are Neanderthal. Are they all Neanderthals? No, they're a mix of people. And we got a couple of packs down here with some various weapons. And I think, oh, there is one up here. Okay, I thought there may have just been two. We've got this one. That seems fine. This one here is the one that's maybe a little bit more concerning because someone has a doomsday rocket launcher, which is absolutely terrifying. But, and I'm happy I did this because this was at the end of my last recording session. Because when I loaded up, I'm like, why is Priest recruited? Why is he walking over? Oh, I remember. I remember why. Actually, I'm going to change. I'm not going to use Priest for this. I think I was using it because I was going to have to interrupt these guys' dinner, but so be it. Chris is going to go... No, we're actually fine. I was going to go cycle this door and hold it open. But no, what I'm going to do... I guess I really didn't need to do that. Because I think my plan is I'm going to use my animal pulsar to cause a little bit of chaos to start off with. And if we could bait out a shot from the Doomsday rocket launcher, that would be amazing. So, Chris, my apologies for interrupting your meal. What I'm going to do... Oh, Vikinger's doing it. There it is. Oh, that's what it was. Was Priest going to the door? I think the idea was Priest was going to stand right outside the door so that we could open it. Because what we don't want is we don't want the raid to decide to just smash their way through arbitrary walls once they get started. They might, that timing still might work out that way. Was that a slaughter? Book verses. Oh, human fist. Okay. No, yeah, I guess it just was that. All right. So yeah, stand there so that we can, here, I'll toggle the hold open, but just wait here. So that we can go and do that. But, and we might do it, you know, before all the animals and things have fought. Who's got the doomsday? No one! It did get fired! Ha ha ha! Perfect! Okay, they're beginning their assault, and the problem is they are beginning their assault before we had it open. I guess I will go and pop it open and do that now. They might have already locked in a, well, I guess we'll just smash our way through a wall. Depends on if they're resetting their combat thing. Oh, fleeing. Oh, these guys haven't started their attack. Okay. So there's a bit of a desync going on. All right, that's fine. Why are two of these? Oh, those are the fleeing ones. I'm like, why are they a different color? So I don't think these guys are being actively attacked anymore, which is a little annoying. But it's fine. These guys might eventually path to the front. They did try and trigger all of our traps. We're gonna get some more meat out of this. Remember, these are not Scaria, so they're not going to be insta-rotting or anything like that. We might be able to capture some dropped people, but probably not. All right, well, we're just waiting for these guys then to start their assault, which might actually interact with a couple of critters over here. It depends on exactly where they route. Just in case, I'll put a finish off on that, although we're certainly not looking to do it now. I'm surprised they haven't started their attack yet. There they go. Okay, and that group is still around as well. All right, fine and fair. Yeah, I was gonna say I might have to go and melee some of these guys. Oh, I think Fist is a meleeer. Let's see if we can go and stop them from engaging with one of my range people. Perfect. And then just pull back those two. Interesting that the one with the sniper rifle is one of the ones making the run up right to the front immediately. This is going, I'm going to say, fairly well. What we're going to want to do is slam this door shut when we can, just to prevent constant little trickle from these animals. And they will reset once they go to sleep, so it's going to be fine. Interesting to see if we get any prisoners out of this. These guys are probably going to bleed to death before we get around to them. In fact, I think one of them did, or took an extra stray bullet. Okay, that is a full runaway mode. So, This person here dies in 3 hours. See, Gourmand. Iron Will's nice. Gourmand. Nah, well, I mean, Gourmand's less of a problem at this point, but I might not. Hard worker. You've got passion for cooking, but you're bad at it. I think the answer is going to be no. So we'll put a little finish off command there. Oh, there's Fist right over here too. Hold on. I think it's probably still going to be a no. So let me do that. Topiary, I'm going to specifically ask you to come over here and finish off. Oh, actually, hold on. Strip into finish off. And this door, nope, the door. There we go. I'm going to turn off the hold open. It is worth noting this is part of the walled area. So things in here will can get worked. I need a spot to hold you. Tell you what I'm going to do is I don't think I want to keep human-like corpses in here, but at least temporarily I'm going to do that just so that topiary can haul, and therefore that door closes. Perfect. Now I'll actually just go back and turn off human-like corpses. And I think you just dropped the body, which is a-okay. There we go. Those doors are closed. And yeah, eventually these guys will stop freaking out and go back to normal. A couple of bleeders over here too, which we're not going to care about. 20 hours, there's a possibility this person gets back up. Quick sleeper is nice. You're just a fighter. And you know what? I think I like my people. So I'm going to leave you be. We're not getting around to doing the finish off. Oh, Priest is still recruited. Sorry about that. Oh, he just died. So we didn't get the script, which I should have done first. Let's do this one here. I'm picking Topiary because I know that they can... that's interesting that there's a Tox pack on the wooden door, but it's not open. Just because I know Topiary's got enough melee skill to do that. I mean, Topiary or Baboon would be able to do this. And then... I guess what I'll do is I'll do the set everyone to a haul of 1 right away. Because there's some debris, but mostly it's, hey, maybe we could go and get someone cremating. And get this stuff cleaned up. Baboon's got some tattered apparel. Is it from a forced wear? I don't think you're forced to wear the Grenadier armor, and it just went below 50%. Oh, I guess it would be here. Yeah. We can clear this. Oh, yeah, we can clear these. They'll probably still wear the Insanity Lance. And then I don't think I need this to be forced, but it is actually what I want you to wear. So we will go and do that. Okay. So the Grenadier armor is going to be taken off, which is a shame. I could make plate armor for Baboon. I think we've researched plate. I guess I'm going to have to search for it because I can't see it. I thought it was in this area, though. Plate? Yeah, there it is. Down at the bottom. Like, next time we get an inspiration, we could do that. I don't know. I mean, there's a good chance we get at least masterwork plate armor anyway. If we had more bioferrite, I think we could make a decent set out of that. Food's still good, so I don't have to start replanting over here or anything. That's going to be okay. Yeah, keep the hull nice and high, which is leading to some cremation, which is great. I could drop it soon, but I think we're probably caught up on hauling jobs, so the fact that everyone's on a haul of 1 probably isn't actually hurting our flow through. Oh, are all the... Oh, there's still 1 maddened critter. This turkey hasn't gone to sleep yet. I mean, I could just fight you. Also, this fire spreading is a little annoying. I don't think... This is too big. We're not going to go and fight it. We'll just have to wait for a weather change. You know, we could just do a quick little recruit and do that. Of course, all of our people are basically on fight threat mode as well. Here, let's go and just send you out here. Oh! Turkey just went to sleep. Never mind. Okay. So we will go and turn off the restrictions, and I will, at this point, turn off the haul, especially since we've opened up the map. We don't want people necessarily hauling things all over. I mean, there are some corpses and stuff over here. There's the rain. Perfect. Okay. They're unforbid. We got some extra corpses, which will all have to be chopped up, which I would prefer. Who's our worst cook? Like William over here. You're sleeping, but you're pretty good, actually. I'm going to get you to do the butchering. Because, I mean, you'll do all these first, which is going to be nice and close. But that's going to be a good way to train up your cooking. All right, great. Well, that went well. That was fun. We're out of animal pulsars. We'll probably pick up another one just for the random chaos from time to time. It ate the Doomsday rocket, which was a huge deal. And these are great for catching little one-off maddened animals. They're obviously not going to do anything against an actual raid, but it is actually still convenient to have these. One random animal gets maddened, they just walk through here, boom, it gets dealt with, easy peasy. All that in, especially the flak armor, because we're probably going to want to wear that. We took that off before someone died, so it's not going to be tainted. It might be low percentage hit points, but that's okay. We might want to be like, hey, let's prioritize these weapons. What is this? Yayo. All that in, because we're going to want to sell it. And we are overdue for more trading caravans as well. And again, we can go and trade with the Imperium first. We'll do the close things as a priority, of course. Bit of a social fight, that's fine. If we take a look at William, are you still... You're making Psych IT over there, which is good. But let's go and do this. Leave this station open in case there's any real cooking that needs to happen. Stockpile of food is full, but so be it. I mean, we could leave the corpses frozen here instead, so that we get less waste, but this is still a good way to train William, although you are actually very, very tired. So I will reset you now. Okay. Padded apparel, it's still baboon, although, oh, I think that, no, you're still there. I'm surprised you're not changing? Party, wait. Oh. I'm confused. Why is that set as a gather spot? Thought I'd done this double click and turn them on off before. Okay. Strange, but fine. We don't want people gathering here in the future just because it has a little bit of a risk of going, and it's further away, and that's annoying. That is set to a gather spot? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know why that table didn't get turned off. I wonder if any of the others didn't get turned off properly. Maybe I'd never... I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's fine. How much longer do we have on this, by the way? 4.5 days. Cool. And then I think we probably will tear it down. I mean, I could just unhome zone it as well. And again, the only problem is if it gets damaged, we get a bunch of insert types, which isn't the worst thing in the universe. Although if it spawns inside of our base, that would be unpleasant. Okay. Everything's looking good. We're getting some more education. I guess you just got your growth. Yeah, I was going to say, because that growth tier is really low, but you just turned 7. So it just reset all your growth. No one's pregnant. Oh, yeah, we did lose one. Damn, that's a shame. We do have a second couple that is on try for baby mode. Okay, I think I should probably go and plan our next caravan. Wait. That's right. I do have a prisoner. Ooh, permanent crack on your spine. I hadn't noticed that. This was an event that happened between episodes. We had someone just fall from the sky. And they are trigger happy, super immune, shooting passion, and passion in some useful jobs. Sure. Seems great. They have to be converted, although I think we're still converting Hess, right? Yeah. So what I'll do, we've got 12-hour cooldown on Book's ability. Let's wait until this cooldown expires, use it on Hess, and then we'll have them go out. Do I want to use the word of love? If anything, we might want to use it on someone who's occupying a double bed and get them a partner. I don't know if any of these people have interesting genes. I think you're just a standard baseliner, Flapjack as well, Salazar as well. But yeah, we could do that. So I wonder who you should pair off with. Stein's in a relationship. Smash is 88, so we're not going to get any kids that way. Soyoko's very young, but I think technically is allowed. It's just a question of, is it weird? And the answer is probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be weird. Sandra Salazar is 28, and that makes it less weird. Although you already have the bed here, so maybe what I should do is look for a match for Salazar. You and Chris, maybe? Again, we've got no genetic things going one way or the other. Well, that's not... Okay. Who do we have that might be an uncreative? Can I take a look at xenotypes over here? Oh, yeah. Loser. Loser is someone we'd love to pair up with someone. Yes? Oh, no, you have a lover. Oh, you're with Stein. Okay. And are those my only 2 actual uncreatives? So Yoko, did you get any interesting genes? No. Alright, I might not worry about it. I mean, more kids to raise is groovy because they do turn out to be very powerful. I don't know, maybe we just go and pick someone arbitrary. I mean, so Salazar and Chris. Let's see if we can do Salazar and Chris. If I were to Word of Love, Salazar, Chris, is it automatic? I don't remember. So if we tried to, I guess I can't right click. If I do this, low opinion, and then right over here, low opinion. I think it's fine. Then you get one to seduce the other, right? Yeah. I don't know which one's the best order. So then we'll see. Chris over there. Salazar, low opinion. Zero chance. Oh. Okay. I guess they really do just hate each other too much. Wait, did I F up? You're the one who's married? No. You got the artificial addition. Oh, maybe the problem is Salazar still doesn't like you enough that way. I don't know. To even start. I don't know. Who cares? Okay. It's fine. There we go. This powers up. Book, could you please do a convert on Hess? There we go. You have been converted. Lovely. Now, let's go to the world map. So the place down here, I think we've already done recently. So let's go north, nice and fast along the road, send caravan. And yeah, we'll send the pair. So Book and Hess, you guys can go. And then we'll do this. Say at least 3 horses. 1 for each of you to ride, plus some extra for carrying capacity. Oh, let's do the carrying. A few extra survival meals. There we go. I mean, it's not that far, but we'll be safe. We're not selling Neutromium. We've got lots of Neutromium, so we don't have to look to buy that this time. We'll still keep getting rid of these stacks of leather because we don't really need them. We'll get rid of the ambrosia. I'll get rid of, let's say 50 units of Psych IT, keeping a big buffer there. We've got lots of Lucy. We could always go looking for it. So the healer mech serum, we might use the person on the bad back, unless we can buy a biospine. I will try to remember, which is hard for me. I will try to remember to consider buying a biospine. For all I know, they're not the only people with it. Right, I think I did the trade caravan to the southeast in between episodes. I picked up the Smoke Pop Pack book, which is nice, which is going to be really useful to have, and it'll help us deal with the mech clusters a lot more. But we still don't have anything too exciting. Let's sell the heavy SMGs. Okay, it's a poor Hellcat rifle. I will go and sell that. We could also smelt it, although these are excluded from smelting. Here. We definitely don't need the Tox packs. Skip the lances, go back to the corsets, and then a ton of silver. Okay, looks good. What are you guys grabbing from over there? Oh, there are hunks of metal and stuff. Okay. Mechhive raid. Well, I guess we're canceling our caravan. Be nice to not have to redo this, but I guess it's gonna have to be a cancel outright. Okay. Restrict everyone to walled. I think it said they're gonna prepare for a while. Okay, and it's not a breach raid. Because termites can be really annoying. Okay, they're gonna have a bunch of shields and stuff. Seems fine-ish. Right, I'd move the combat order around. Actually, Hess is probably a good candidate to do EMP stuff, so I think that's what's going to happen. Gotta beat... Really, it's just the Scyther. Maybe the Militor that's going to move very quickly. So I don't have to worry about getting everyone in position instantly. So we can give them a tiny minute to think about stuff. The apocrytons certainly make things a lot harder. Don't they also drop some bits and bobs that we won't care about? I wonder if they'll be sellable or if we're just going to drop them off map. I guess we'll bring it with us on our caravan. If we can't sell them, we'll try to remember to sell them off map. All right. It's been 17 seconds, so of course Randy had to send us another raid. Okay, beginning their assault. Recruit everyone. These gunner. Well, we're gonna exclude those two. Spread them out a bit. Get Baboon to stand there. Get Topiary to stand back here. Actually, just make sure you're pathing inside this way, please. And then Hess, you're gonna grab EMPs. Actually, sorry, hold on. You're gonna grab EMPs and then go there. And then William's gonna grab the other EMP and go there. I think that makes Hess slightly more likely to be targeted, which is better than William. A little harder to hit the small people, but they do take considerably more damage. Well, it's not that they take more damage, it's that they can't take as much damage. I'm happy that the apocrytons are earlier, because it should result in their death a little bit sooner. They're going to do a resurrection here, presumably, which is fine. But then, yeah, we can take them out so that hopefully they don't keep chaining it as much. Up. More resurrections. I don't know, like, they clearly have a little bit of a cooldown. I don't know if they have a charge limit on the resurrections. Okay, you know what? We do have to cluster people a lot tighter. They're just not... A little bit. You know what? You and Mick, you guys have short-range weapons. I wonder if I should get you to stand over here. Let's do that. I mean, you won't really benefit from cover. But other than shooting at the Scythers when they run over here, we're really not getting anything done very well. Go here. So you guys can shoot through here at anything that makes it through a first defensive layer. Oh, I thought that had gotten down immediately. There it is. Got two of those, but they are fully exposed, which is good. Everyone is shooting, which is great. Oh, maybe, you know what? It did get down. It just keeps getting resurrected. Did you guys... Oh, that's right. When you get hit, you do a little bit of a leap. I'm a shock lance. Oh, you're immune. Okay. Well, then, just... whoa, Salazar. Good. I was going to say now, what we're going to do is focus on that one. Bit of shield overlap. That's going to be okay. Finish that off for... Hey, the AoE stun is always nice, but also if we can deny them another res cycle, that'll be handy. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the nano restructuring ship... It does have a market value. I think we can sell it because I think we have sold it previously. Damn, these things are tough. There we go. Thank you. All right. Who needs rescue? Let me recruit Priest and then do a rescue there. If I don't recruit you, you'll run away when you see the threat, which is a pretty reasonable response. Suppose I could have had Topiary do the rescue since you were there and not otherwise doing anything. Hopefully Loser's not about to bleed to death or anything. 6 hours. Okay, no, you should be fine. Oh, shoot, we have no wall here anymore. Well, that's less than ideal. At least William still has cover. Baboon. Guess you're still wearing your Grenadier armor. How come that number didn't go down? Did you not actually... Whoops. Roof has collapsed. You have to target something? Oh, because we lost all these walls. Jeebus. You rescue Chris. Go and recruit you. Wow. All right, Baboon. And Topiary. I'm going to get you guys to run in here. You don't have cover anyway. Well, Unrecruit you so you auto-attack. Unrecruit you so you auto-attack. You might get friendly fired. I apologize in advance. These guys, I think, are literally... I think they are disposable. I don't think I have to keep those alive. Although, I don't want to get meleeed. But if you can draw fire from the people who matter more, I'm going to be totally fine with that. Oh, I forgot to cancel that. Priest. Rescue Chris, please. Theo's died. Okay. And I think that's totally okay. Another colonist needs rescue. Already tending to Chris. Okay. Okay. No red dots. No red dots. Release. Woo-wee. Floor drawing. Someone's rescuing you already. That's good. Okay, I think we're fine. And that's the mech healer serum, right? Yes. Which we might use on the spine. We will see. Lots of people getting patched up. That was, I actually thought that was going to be a lot easier than it was. The, what are they called? Centurions or whatever with the shield. Turned out to be pretty bad news there. Hopefully no missing body parts. Okay. Mick dropped his weapon, which I think is bio-coded. Is it this one? Yeah. Can I get you to pick that up before we go and melt it down, please? Because you can still use it for now. Visitor with some items to trade. Oh, we'll send out Book. Who's not too badly hurt, right? Nah, you're fine. Okay, good. Yeah, poor health. No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. You don't have a lot of money, so it's mostly a question of what can we buy from you, which is not much. I could buy some more barrels. And again, we'd still be converting some wealth down. We're not going to use the barrels for a long time because we know we're close to mortar tech. But I suppose that's not a terrible idea. And yeah, there we go. We could even sell those chips. Well, one chip maybe. Oh yeah. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. Okay. Quest active. Cryosleep warriors with maybe some unique items. It's tempting. Would like to do a few more of those. I mean, they were even more tempting earlier when we didn't have a bunch of good weapons. Now we actually are pretty good on weapons, despite not being able to create our own. And, oh, there we go. They're leaving. Which presumably means that Mick will then just walk away on his own. Because he's not part of the shuttle. Quest complete. Pods arrived. And that includes a book of cocoa and gunsmithing. Okay. Actually, I'll put a high priority haul on the gold as well. Not that we need to get it in super duper fast, but we're going to want it inside before we do the caravan. Although I suppose it is going to take a little while before we caravan. So maybe I didn't need to worry about the book. The others seem pretty important. The cleaning there is fine. The repair is going to be important. The hauling. Do we want to do some quick little hauling? Topiary has an infection. Oh, expired taming. Topiary has an infection. And you're being treated immediately. I think you're going to be fine. Another infection on Topiary. Okay, well, a couple is not great. I don't have the Preach Health, unfortunately. Viking... You're okay, you're not terrible. We might force the doctor... Wow, 23% quality is actually horrible. Wow, that is really bad. Immunity's ahead. Immunity's ahead. Okay, you don't have super immune, do you? No. Legendary simple helmet. Okay, I mean, there's still simple helmets, but legendary's still going to be good for our noggins. All right. Those guys are leaving. Flapjack, you're relaxing socially. I'm going to encourage you to work here because it's going to be shredding mechanoid. So we'll start clearing that. And yeah, I think Mick's just going to leave the map, which is totally okay. And yeah, we wouldn't gain much from having someone rush the hall there. Let's make sure to get those weapons in before they decay. This one's probably not decaying because it's indoors. Well, it's under a roof. This actually probably doesn't count as indoors, so. But keep building this door. I think building the door still makes a lot of sense. It gives us options. We end up having to rebuild it a lot, and then the problem is it never remembers that it's on hold open mode, so we have to keep manually setting that every time, but it's not terrible. Topiary, how are your infections? Gone to major. You're still ahead. Barely, but you're still ahead. I'm going to get you to move to there. I know Jamila had it reserved, but you're going to get the actual medical bed. Thank you very much. Looks fully healed. Power's there. We could plan the Hess job right now, but... Oh, the construction did finish. Here, put the hold open. And... Can we get some quick cremation there, please? We have a few corpses to deal with. We might be done now, actually. I guess it was just Theo, now that I think about it. Dun, dun. Heatwave. Okay, Heatwave is fine. We should be set up to handle that perfectly fine. Okay. Prison break. You know what? Just shock lands him. Don't mess around. There you go. And, you know, the shock lance is, it's a little bit of waste of the shock lance, but this way we don't kill someone who we want to keep. We don't accidentally lop some body parts off. I mean, they might have been easy to knock down because they had the bionic spine, but it's fine. Tortoise meat rotting away, which is a shame, but it goes. I would like those marked for hauling at some point. We might not have the capacity for it, but it's not actually causing a block, so it's not the end of the world. I guess it might interfere a little with the melee block, but probably we're fine. Okay, I think we can go and plan the caravan again. So I'm going to do that. This is actually a good place to put in a cut now that I think about it. So I'll put in a cut. I'll redo the caravan UI, look to see what trades are available. We're going to have to rearm our peeps as well. Let's go. It has poor Hellcat rifle, which I do hate, but it does have the range, which is good. Actually, I'll have Loser equip the precise carbine because you don't have a manipulation penalty. And then I'll get you to do that. And we'll be on the lookout for a bionic arm. That would be good too. I guess I could use the Mech Resurrect or the Mech Healer Serum on Chris to help with the hand. I mean, once all the other wounds are done, but I don't know that that's enough of a big deal. We'll see. Well, I think a lot of it will come down to bionics. If we get a bionic spine, then we don't need it for Cuevas over here. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.